we are going to introduce our partnership member, which from group K2T4. The first member is Muhammad Azim bin A. Jamal.
The second member is Jukaili Anwar bin Zainuddin.
The third member is Muhammad Mosbi Rashidi. The fourth member is called Muhammad Haikal Hakimi bin Muhammad Zanwi.
So let's start our video now.
Great day, we are now doing the last project for Introduction to Civil Engineering. We are from group K1T14 section 2. My name is Le Ki Hong, my metric number is A19EA0055.
Hi, my name is Yi Hao and my matrix number is A19EA0052.
Hi, my name is Ng Kang Yu and my metric number is A19EA0106.
Hi, my name is Long Yan Fong. My matrix number is A19EA0061.
Hi, my name is Tan Li Yao. My metric number is A19EA0156. Next, we will going to explain the subfield of civil engineering.
We are going to introduce the subfield of civil engineering. The first one is geotechnical engineering. Geotechnical engineering is the branch of civil engineering concerned with the analysis, design, and construction of foundations, slopes, retaining structures, embankment, tunnels, levees, gravels, landfills, and other systems that are made up of or are supported by soil or rock. It is largely linked with structural engineering in order to build such as skyscraper and buildings. The water resources engineering is also under the branch of civil engineering. Water resources engineering covers a broad spectrum but is primarily concerned with the study of selected topics in applied hydrology, applied limnology, water resources system analysis, hydraulic structures, and drainage system.
Highway engineering is an engineering discipline branching from civil engineering that involves the planning, design, construction, operation, and maintenance of roads, bridges, and tunnels to ensure safe and effective transportation of people and goods. While transportation engineering is a branch of civil engineering that is involved in the planning, design, operation, and maintenance of safe and efficient transportation system. These systems include roadways, railways, waterways, and intermodal operation.
Okay, so for next is coastal engineering. So what is coastal engineering actually? Well, coastal engineering is a branch of civil engineering which concerns with demand posed by constructing near the beach. A coastal engineer provides the structural and non-structural protection against coastal change and minimizing adverse impact of potential solution to problematic areas on the coastline. Well, coastal engineering involves an application of physical science and engineering and requires to understand of the natural area. A coastal engineer develops solutions to help prevent or reduce the risk of erosion on the beach. A coastal engineer observes each element, including the ocean and the beach, as well as how the beach responds to various events such as storm, to gain understanding on how to design a coastal walk project.
Materials of engineering refers to selecting the correct materials for the application in which the engineering part is being used. This selection process includes choosing the materials, paying attention to its specific type or grade based on the required properties. Engineers will select a particular grade of material based on its properties such as malleability or tensile strength. Composites comprise two materials such as a metallic mesh and a resin, the combination of which also depends on the property required.
Next is structural engineering. Structural engineering is a subfield for the civil engineering in which structural engineers are trained to design the bones and muscles of a buildings in which they need to create and form the shape of man-made structures. Structural engineers need to understand and also calculate the stability, the strength, and also the rigidity of built structures for buildings or non-buildings. Environmental engineering is a professional engineering discipline that has the broad scientific topics like chemistry, mathematics to create the solutions to protect and improve the health of living organisms and also improve their quality of life. The applications of these fields include the water supply and treatment, wastewater treatment, and also air pollution management. Our first assignment is structural assignment, in which we are required to choose a building in School of Civil Engineering, and we need to make a research regarding the building. We start our project with measuring the values of the buildings by using measuring tape. So what we need to measure is actually the length, width and height of the buildings. Same goes to the length, width, height of each beams, each columns, and also the distance between each beams and each column. Another measurement that we have done is actually the height of every floor, and also we measure the width of the stair, the height of the slab, and also the roof. So not only that, the width of the wall is also in our record. Next, what we did is drawing the structure of the buildings. As shown in the figure, we have sketched the front view, side view, top view from ground floor, second floor, and third floor. As our assistant of calculation math, we have sketched the skeletal structure for ground floor, second floor, and third floor, in which the columns have been categorized by each color. After that was the calculation part. We are required to calculate the weight of the buildings and also the weight carried out by each columns and each beams. We can get the values of weight by multiplying the volumes and also the density of the materials. So same condition goes to calculating the weight of roof, the slabs of each floor, wall which include inner and outside, beams at each floor, columns of each floor. Hence, we can get the overall weight of buildings by adding up of it. Next, by assuming the loads and an area is equally distributed to two beams by dividing it into two. So then the loads of beams will also equally distribute to another two main beams. So just like the calculations in beams, the load from main beams will also carry out by two columns which support it. So we can get the values of the load carried out by each beam and also each columns. That's all for structural assignment.
The second assignment is about transport system at the School of Civil Engineering. They are required to prepare a 500 words of essay on how to improve the transport system. From the result of investigation, they have found that there is always a traffic jam at the T-junction at Block G10. Due to high number of pedestrians, cars, buses and motorcycles at 8 AM in the morning of every weekdays. Due to continuous of moving vehicle, it is difficult for pedestrians to walk past through the road. Besides, it finds the car also hard to cross the road. We suggest that they can have traffic light at the junction for swift moving of traffic. Pedestrians also can press the button and wait for their turn when they want to cross the road, which stops all the vehicles for the pedestrian safety. Also, cars and buses can easily pass through the junction as car goes by turn. Other than that, trams can be provided for transportation in the university. This kind of transport nearly same as bus, but it will not cause any traffic jam. Since it has its own railway, trams are lighter than other types of train, but they still move slowly for student safety. Besides, tram uses electricity power, which are safe for environment and help in decreasing the usage of unrenewable products.
So for the next assignment we have done is about water resource engineering. We focus with coastal erosion and its mitigation. The study places in this assignment is at the northeast coast of Sungai Kelantan, which has suffered massive land losses due to coastal erosion. The annual flood in the interior of Kelantan brought large volume of sediment deposited at the river mouth. The formation of sandbar blocked the passage of this boat. As the solution to this problem, a coastal land reclamation is proposed at the river mouth and a channel is to be dredged to allow access for boats into the river. The solutions of the problem are as below. A revetment should be built at the side of the sea to prevent the coastal erosion. The height of the revetment is 6 meters from land level. The ratio of its vertical height to horizontal width is 1:2, and it is built by rock underlayer and geotextile which under the rocks. A navigation channel which height 2 meters, length 1,200 meters and wide of at the top 58 meters, wide at the bottom is 50 meters, should be built to ease the boats and ships into and out from the river.
For assignment which is related to the introduction to environmental engineering. In this assignment, we are about to investigate and identify the clean water resource and the water supply for our daily routine. According to the survey and investigation that have been done on a particular housing area, which is Bandar Penawa, Johor, we find out that the water resource comes from the Sungai Lebang. Water treatment has been done on the water from Sungai Lebang in Bandar Penawa, which is officially authorized by Redhill Syarikat Air Johor, Sdn Bhd. The distance between the housing area and water treatment supply in Bandar Penawa is approximately 6.4 km. The average monthly payment for the water bill is around 25 ringgit. Sometimes there will be shortage of clean water supply due to the renovation of the main pipe, lack of water resource supply, and the dry season. Second one is solid waste management. The solid waste management company which is responsible for Bandar Penawa, Johor is Fajar Siddiq Enterprise. The solid waste management company is scheduled to pick up the rubbish once a week, which is Wednesday. The waste deposit site for the Bandar Penawa area is Tapak Pelupusan Sampah Tatau PBT Pengeran, Johor. Third one is domestic wastewater management. Indah Water is the authorized company which manage the domestic wastewater. The Loji Rawatan Air Sisa Lokheng Taman Desaru Utama act as the main center to reduce the organic solid waste and suspended solid waste in order to control the environmental and water pollution. The chemical substances that have been treated will be released to the Sungai Sedili Kecil. The water from the sink after dishes being washed and the water from the washing machine are released to the Loji Air Rawatan Lokheng for further process.
As conclusions, in our structural assignments, we can conclude that structural engineering is a subdiscipline of civil engineering in which structural engineers are trained to design and create the bones and muscles of the buildings. As related to our assignments, we measure the length, width, and height of the building, and also the column and beams of the buildings. Furthermore, we need to sketch the front view, side view, and top view from the ground floor, second floor, and third floor of the buildings. We also need to calculate the weight of the building, beams, and columns. Highway engineering is an engineering discipline branching from civil engineering that involves the planning, designs, constructions, operations, and maintenance of roads, bridges, and tunnels to ensure the safe and effective transportation of people and goods. In our second assignment, future engineers try to solve the problem of congestion near the T-junctions at D10. To solve this problem, the easiest and effective way is insert or set a traffic light at the T-junction of D10. Besides that, trams can also be implemented to solve this problem. In the third assignment, we focus on water resources engineering. Water resources engineering is the study of crucial subjects concerning of water and generally deals with the provisions of water for human use. Our assignment is at the northeast coast of Sungai Kelantan. The problem is the massive land loss due to coastal erosions. To solve these problems, a navigation channel should be built to allow the boats and ships to pass through. A riverman should be built also to prevent coastal erosion. In the fourth assignment, the issue we concern about is environmental engineering. Environmental engineering is the application of scientific and engineering principles to improve and maintain the environment to protect human health and nature beneficial ecosystem. In this assignment, we have to investigate the clean water resources and the water supply for our daily routine. The survey and investigation area is at Bandar Penawa, Johor. We know that the water resources come from Sungai Lebang. The solid waste management at Bandar Penawa is Fajar Siddiq Enterprise. Next, we know that Indah Water is the authorized company to manage domestic water waste. Lok Heng Loji Rawatan Air Sisa Taman Desang Utama is the main center to reduce the organic, solid, and suspended waste. Engineers like to solve problems. If there are no problems available, they will create their own problems. As Winston Churchill once said, we create our buildings and therefore they shape us. That's all from me. Thank you.